Welcome to Youth Music, home to discovering new up-and-coming bands for numerous different genres every single week. We are back with episode 14 of Bands You Need to Know, so you know what to do. If you like what you hear, head to the links below, give them a like on all their social medias, and check out all their tunes. But before we begin, be sure to like our page and or subscribe to our channel for more upcoming content like this. But while you're here, check out our Band of the Week, Magnolia Park, and their new single, Desperate. Now, on with our episode. This four-piece from Kansas got their start in 2016 with their debut EP, The Dawn. Since then, the band has been carving their name into the Midwest scene. Two EPs followed. First, What Keeps Me Up at Night in 2017, which includes the single Rage featuring Spencer Charnas of Ice Nine Kills. And most recently, they released quite possibly our favorite release of the year so far. Yes, that's saying a lot. Their new EP, Echo. The EP sees the band utilize the intense metalcore approach they have in their past releases with tracks like Dark Heart, but then sees them take an extremely tasteful mainstream approach with the addicting single Locked Away, the appropriately named Anthem for the Broken, and our personal favorite, Spectrum. They gave almost every track on this the single treatment, and rightfully so. They each should be admired that way. The EP was also produced by Andrew Wade, who has worked with artists like A Day to Remember and Wage War, so that just adds to the mix of what already makes this great. If you haven't checked out this EP yet, you're missing out. They are Stories Through Storms.
Locked away, my heart is a prison, so now I'll just stay. Nothing that you can do will fix me. Can't find the reasons, no one will understand. Nobody can save me. I'll just end up broken in the end. Get me out and make this better. Tell me it won't hurt forever.
This next four-piece deathcore band from San Jose, California formed in mid-2014. Releasing their debut EP, Who Are You, in mid-2017, they bring a brutal assault that could be compared to riff-infused down-tempo at times. Over the years, they have shared the stage with bands such as Whitechapel, After the Burial, and Spite, so needless to say, their local notoriety is on the up and up. They recently released a live video for the song State of Desperation, which was recorded by Cody Fuentes at Rapture Recordings. If you're a fan of Black Tongue, Traitors, and Falsifier, then fuck with this. They are One Vote for Violence. This next four-piece metalcore band based out of Sacramento is technically a new band. They formed back in 2019 and never rightfully got their feet on the ground, leading to them breaking up in 2011. But as of a year ago, the band has re-emerged, ready to give it another go-around. Just this past year, they released a 3-song EP entitled Andromeda, which was followed up with 2 singles, Carbon Copy and Virulent. They plan to release a brand new EP later this year, so keep an ear out. If you're a fan of Ocean's 8 Alaska, Villain of the Story, and Vesta Collide, then you'll dig this. They are Royals Die Young. 5-piece metalcore band from Roanoke, Virginia, formed in 2014 and released their debut EP, Downcast, which was produced by Zach Jones of My Enemies and I in March of 2015. The band went through quite a few member changes since the release, which resulted in them being inactive for quite some time. They re-emerged in mid-2017 and recently released a brand new single called Queen Speak, which is off their upcoming album due out later this year. If you're a fan of Emure, Counterparts, and Victims, then check this out. They are Witness.
So pardon me, but can't you see that you were my favorite part of me? With a clean streaks, you bow your head, you'll be better off dead. With a clean streaks, you bow your head, you'll be better off dead.
Blending metal riffs with the structurings of modern rock music like Breaking Benjamin, Stained, 3 Days Grace, and Shinedown, this 4-piece Austrian post-grunge rock band formed in late 2017 with a common goal to unleash driving but yet meaningful tunes to the world. Their powerful melody-laden riffs and heartfelt vocals are the signature sound of this post-grunge band as they released their debut self-titled EP back in September featuring the singles Bleed and The End Is Near. They don't plan on slowing down this year as they have plenty of new music in the works and tours being set up as we speak. They are VERTILIZAR.
All you gotta do is to read their minds. All you ever knew is to strive. Come inside your life and keep aside that you're alive. You've taken everything to feel. There's nothing left to be and fear. You've taken everything you need. But the time has come for you to bleed. For you to bleed.
This next project is a perfect example of post-hardcore meeting EDM. Releasing the EP Elements late last year, we can't think of a more appropriate name as it has way more elements thrown into this thing than we can even count, but we're gonna try.
Here goes.
Polished melodic cleans, rapid scream vocals, electronic trap beats and breakdowns, catchy hooks, beautiful atmosphere. I could keep going. If you're a fan of I See Stars, Sullivan King, and older stuff from Breathe Carolina, then you're gonna dig this. They are called Balance.
How can you face your fears when you're fearing the mirror? Yeah, 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 yeah. How can you face your fears when you're fearing the mirror?
Forming in late 2016, this 5-piece metalcore band based out of Dallas, Texas wasted little time crafting their sound. They released their debut EP, Half Empty, in mid-2017, which displays an all-out assault to the ears with diverse scream vocals, melodic cleans, chugging breakdowns, and rapid pace change. This thing is all over the place. They followed it up in September of last year with the new single called Ascension, which shows the band mature in their writing and production. If you're a fan of older stuff by The Plot and You, Capture the Crown, and August Burns Red, then check this out. They are called BACKTALK. Groovy, relentless, ambitious, These are just a few things that can be said to describe this next 6-piece gent metal band from Wisconsin, displaying elements of metalcore, nu metal, death metal, gent, thrash. Fuck, let's just say everything's in this is at the kitchen sink. Bouncy, groovy rhythms, catchy riffs, a dual vocal assault. These are all things you should come to expect from their new full-length album, Humanity Pending. Hell, they're not even afraid to have a little fun as they even cover Get Low. Definitely a highlight. Remember how I mentioned Ambition? Wanna know why? Because this band is completely DIY, down to music mixing, mastering, producing, as well as filming their own music videos. They don't plan on slowing down as they plan to release more new music this year, so keep an ear out for that. They are Disappearance. Imagine that the Foo Fighters and Biffy Clyro had a baby who really liked Blink-182, and that's what you get with this next 4-piece Swedish rock band. Forming in late 2011, they've had their fair share of member changes over the years, but finally solidified their lineup in early 2017. With this lineup, they released their debut album ASTRO Life in late 2017. Riddled with energetic guitar rhythms and sing-alongs galore, this is a fun one. They followed up the album with an EP, ASTRO Life LLOYD, featuring acoustic renditions of songs off the album and a cover of the Dillinger Escape Plan's Black Bubblegum. The band is set to tour Germany the second half of April, so German fans, be sure to hit that up. They are LLOYD.
I'll pass the time here. We have stayed far away.